Aussie surf punks Dune Rats have a new album out. It's called Real Rare Whale. And here's drummer BC Michaels to tell us about the record and about their most memorable night in Auckland.
You got a new album coming out.
Yeah. It's called Real Rare Whale.
I know, that's impossible to say.
That's how he called it that.
I thought so. Whose idea was it?
To be honest, we were recording with Zach from Fiddler. He produced one of our albums, and we just always laughed about how funny it would be to call an album Real Rare Whale, just so all the radio announcers would struggle to say it. It'd just be amusing. And so we ended up going with it this time around. And because we kind of set out to make a really fun album. Like, we didn't want to put any pressure on ourselves. I feel like the last album, we put a bit of pressure on ourselves.
Right.
And this one is just off the back of our biggest tour going into COVID. And we just thought, fuck it, like, let's just go and have some fun with it. So I don't know. And we were writing it in a whaling town called Eden. Right. And then we just thought, all right, well, it's got to be Real Rare Whale this time around. It was either that or fuck, what was the other name? We had a bunch of other ones. Fuck, I don't know. One was Having a Bat, but it was with a cricket player. But
right, yeah. Whales are better than cricket players, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And
you got some pretty cool cover. You got a guy named Lee that does the artwork for it.
I do. I just got this vinyl in. Check this.
All right, go get it.
It's lenticular.
Oh, yeah.
See how it changes?
I see it. That's pretty cool.
Kind of like a Tarzo. Did you get Tarzos over there?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. No.
They're these little things that came in chip packets when we were kids.
I gotcha. Yeah. But you can probably tell, you may not be able to tell, I'm American accent, so I didn't grow up in New Zealand. So,
yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, there you go. So,
man, that's a hell of a vinyl collection you got behind you.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, better than mine.
Well, you're young yet.
Yeah.
What's the first record you ever got?
Limp Bizkit, hot dog flavored, chocolate starfish, hot dog flavored water when I was like in grade 6. So I would have been 11, I think.
That's perfect.
And then I met Fred Durst one time and I told him that. And he was a really nice dude, contrary to everyone's beliefs. But I only caught him for like a 1 minute gap of his life. So,
right. Did you get him to sign it?
Oh, I don't have it anymore. I wish I had it.
Oh, man. See, my problem is I never got rid of any of them.
I got my dad to buy it for me. Yeah, you can tell.
Anyway, all right. So you said the album was recorded in Eden. That sounds like paradise. Tell me what it's really like.
Well, it is paradise. It's on the coast, halfway between Sydney and Melbourne, on the coast of the border between Victoria and New South Wales.
Right.
And so it's Danny, our singer, lives in a town called Merimbula, and Merimbula and Eden seem to have this beef. So everyone from Eden hates Merimbula. They think they're all snowy wankers.
Right.
And everyone from Merimbula thinks Eden's a bunch of like scum or something like that.
Right.
So
they're probably both right.
If you ask, I don't know. So if you ask people from Merimbula, they'll say Eden's trash. But coming from Brisbane, where you don't give a fuck about their rivalry,
right?
Eden's paradise. It's on the coast. It's on a headland. It's got a pretty cool pub, and I really like it. And great oysters there.
Cool. So how long ago did you record the record? Because everybody these days, you have to ask that, because some people recorded like 3 years ago and then the COVID hit and they've been sitting around fiddling their.
We've been sitting on this album for fucking ages.
See, I knew it.
Yeah. So because we came straight out of COVID, and we're like, all right, this will last for a few months. Let's go write and record an album and get ready to tour.
Right.
So then we did that, and then we waited for it. Just waited and waited. Kept writing a little bit more, but then it finished. Like COVID, or it's finished or whatever.
Whatever.
It started opening back. Yeah, I hate talking about COVID. It's fucking so. done. But yeah, we've sat on this album for over a year, fully recorded. But the thing that I like about it is that I still love the album. Usually when the album comes out and we've sat on it for a while,
right?
I'm just over it. But and I love the new songs they've written a lot more. But this one, I just love. I think it's my favorite album, and
Cool.
I've been listening to it because I feel like when your music comes out, it's hard to listen to it without feeling like you're jerking yourself off in a way,
right?
or like whatever, like you're really self-indulgent,
right?
But I've listening to it now, knowing that in a couple of weeks I won't be able to listen to it the same way, and
right.
I really enjoy it. Like it's just fast and fun. Have you heard it?
Yeah, of course. I do my homework.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, I've heard it. I listened to it this morning, as a matter of fact. So yeah, awesome. So what's the story behind it? Because originally, weren't you supposed to release a thing on like June 3rd, and now it's been postponed and all that? What's going on there?
Yeah, it's because of vinyl.
Oh, you couldn't get the vinyl.
Backlog of,
yeah, I know
couldn't get the
about
vinyl.
that.
And then us, like, we fucking go with these ones, which are probably even harder to get.
Exactly. Yeah. See, that's almost as bad as talking about COVID is about the vinyl shortage.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I know it's there on par,
and nobody else cares.
No one gives a fuck. But it's like in the music world, it's like you're just still talking about it.
Yeah. There you go.
That's.
So when you guys got together to make this record, what'd you talk about? How did you like have a concept, or you just get in there and start playing? What happened?
Well, I feel like when you get a bit older on in a band, like, and you've been in a band for as long as we have, we've been in a band for 12 years now.
Yeah.
And when you make the songs that we do, which is just fairly fun and carefree kind of music, there's usually a bit of pressure. Sometimes there can be some pressure sometimes to think or get told that you should make a really serious,
right?
Like they always say the Green Day song, "The Time of Your Life." You're like, you need to get the time of your life, and we didn't want to have that pressure to try and feel like we wanted to do that. With this one, we wanted to go in and just make the songs that we wanted to make. If they're fucking just like, if they're just shitty fun songs that we like, that we can make to crack each other up, or just like it, that songs that we like to make the album that we wanted, then that was considered successful to us. And that's kind of what we've done. We like all the songs, and it's one of those albums where if no one else likes it, it's like, well, suck shit, because we like it, Yeah.
You don't want to overthink this music anyway. This is not stuff that you want to spend a lot of time dwelling over.
No, it's not. And we didn't dwell over it. We worked. We put a lot of time. We did long days every day for about 3 months.
Right.
And then we recorded it for 1 month. And so that's quite a short amount of time, but it's quite a lot of time if you use all the time. We really did use all the time because when we live in 3 different cities all along the East Coast. So when we were together, we're like, let's fucking do it.
Right.
But yeah, I can't remember what the question was.
I don't either. How's the new guy working out? How's Brett?
He's not new. He's been around for 10 years. Like, he's on long service leave at the moment.
He's like the Ronnie Wood of the band. Ronnie Wood, he joined the Stones in 75 and he's still a new guy.
I was watching a Red Hot Chili Peppers interview, just going down the YouTube rabbit hole, and they're like, "So you're the new one in the band?" It's like, "I've been in the band for 20-something years."
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I saw you guys did a video. Let's see, which was it? For Melted Into Two. Isn't his sister or something in the video?
Yeah, Kelly and her partner Ellie.
Yeah,
and they did a road trip from where Brett, our bass, Brett and Kel live
Right.
to Newcastle. So it's about a 3-4 hour drive. And it was and then we're in Newcastle, we were playing the festival, which is in the video. So they just, it was just a video to show we've just watched those Kelly and Ellie's relationship blossom, and it's just so fucking lovely. And this Melts Into Two was one, like, we don't have many love songs in our repertoire, but that was just happened to unfold as the song was kind of coming together, and we needed a video clip, so kind of just sort of fitted really well. And we filmed a video clip and
there you go,
put it into the internet. Yeah.
He also did one for Up, where you're all dressed up as Posties. So that was like fun.
Yeah, it does look like fun, but it was like 4 days of fucking shooting.
Was it because of the dance moves?
The dance moves is just fucking fucked. So we did 4 days of shows, all in Brisbane around town.
Right.
They're called Ginny's Palooza. And so we learned this dance with a choreographer.
Right.
In our sound checks every day, and then did the 4 days getting shit faced every day to then have to shoot for 4 days straight.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not doing that dance in my spare time just to fucking have fun. It was it was kind of like work. Like, it looks like fun, but we were getting up before the sun came up and shooting all day. But we did really want to make a really big, over the top, like overproduced Britney Spears type video clip.
Right.
And I feel like we did that, and I reckon it's worth it. Like, it doesn't suit our band, but so much so that it does.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like so fucked that it's pretty great, I reckon.
All right. Well, I gotta say, one of my favorites on the record is Space Cadet. So
yeah, I like Space Cadet.
So who came up with that? Tell me about it.
Cause I wanna change the world, but there's things I gotta do. If I wanna change the world, then there's stuff I gotta do.
Well, us three all sit in a room and we just come up with our songs.
Is there a particular millionaire, billionaire you were thinking of when you wrote it?
Well, with I could buy a big gold castle, hang with stars who act like assholes. There's a few. No, it was just more of like a nostalgia. It had a right off. Hold on. It just had a really nostalgic feel to it.
Right.
And we just thought it would be like a song of who you wanted to be when you grow up.
Right.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's just how it went. So
it's all right.
My dad just came
good.
into my kitchen, and my mum. Sorry.
Where are they?
Hey, Mum, Dad, you wanna come say hello?
Come on, come over, say hi.
They want to do an interview in New Zealand.
Oh, hi, how are you?
How's it going, guys? Nice to meet you.
He's saying, how's it going, guys? Nice to meet you.
Fantastic.
Dad's been helping me fix my kitchen up.
Oh, good.
And coming over to show my mum.
Very good, very good. It's all in the family. Now, speaking of all, I got to ask you about Pamela Anderson.
Anderson, yeah.
What?
So we what do we do? We
what did you do?
What do we do? You know, like the Weezer songs, it's like, and I'll marry each other more.
Yep.
And they kind of like, I don't know, have that vibe of like wanting to marry someone famous or something. Just sort of like Pamela Anderson. Anderson was that person of our generation.
Sure.
So then, and they're like, oh, we got to find a famous person that rhymes with Pamela Anderson. So then I just typed in famous female celebrities and just went down the list, and it's like Jennifer Aniston.
There you go.
Aniston. I think we're coming to Auckland soon.
I would hope so. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Have
We
you been
played one
before?
show in Auckland. We played our worst show we've ever played in Auckland.
Oh, tell me about it.
So we turned up at midday and got to the venue, which was like a ex-strip club, or maybe it's still a strip club. I'm not too sure.
Right.
And then
Wasn't Calendar
were
Girls,
meant
was
to-
it?
I'm not sure what it
Was it the
called. We were
Vegas
meant to-
place?
I think it might have been the Vegas place.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, but we were meant to play a sound check at 2 p.m. But then it was sponsored. It was a Vice party, but sponsored by Budweiser and tequila, like some tequila brand.
Right.
And so they had that the bar backstage in the backstage area. So we kind of
What
just
could go
sat there
wrong?
and we played at 2 a.m.
Right.
So it's a 12-hour window, and we just sat there drinking the whole time. So then by the time we went on stage, Danny started singing, sounding like a strangled sheep, and I threw up onto the drum kit. So I was hitting the drums with the vomit on it, and the vomit's just exploding everywhere, which added to the production level.
Fantastic.
So then, and we went there for like 10 days to holiday around this show, and then ended up just flying home with the tail in between our legs and haven't been back. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we haven't been back since. So
That explains Drink All Day, the song, anyway.
it does. Nice segue.
Thank you. And whose idea was
yeah,
that? When was the last time you drank all
So-
day? Was it yesterday?
It was on Saturday. I went to a mate's party who
Right.
was turning 42, but he hadn't celebrated his 40th.
Oh, so he's got some catching up to do.
Yeah, he probably can't tell many stories from that party. It was pretty
No names.
pretty weird. No names. No names. No, I'd already said his name. No, but the person who said if you're going to drink all day, you better start in the morning was
That's right.
This guy, I think his name was Tex,
Right.
or
of
maybe it
course.
was because we were in Texas. We were in Austin, Texas, playing
Right.
South by Southwest, and this fella said, who used to be a roadie for Fleetwood Mac,
Right.
who had all these stories.
I'm
came up
sure
to
he
us
did,
and
yeah.
He comes out at like 9 a.m. drinking whiskey, and he goes, "Well, if you're gonna drink all day, you better start in the morning."
Excellent.
Yeah,
And are you gonna come back here?
we are. We're coming back in October.
All right. We'll hold you to it.
Yeah, sounds good.
You can come up here and play for us. I have a studio. We have bands up here all the time. You stand in front of the records and put some cameras in front of you, and off we go.
Sounds great. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
It's a deal. Excellent.
Sweet as.
All right. I got to run. You probably got to run too. Thanks for the conversation.
good.
It's been awesome. And
Anytime.
good luck with the record.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
See you later. Bye.